In the weekly folders, you will notice there is a spot where you need to show your work. There's one for the homework assignments and then a separate one for the test. Now I want to discuss these just a little bit. If you don't submit your work in these folders, you cannot get credit for the work you've completed in MATLAB. I do want to qualify that though, because I hope and expect you all to be using technology for a lot of these complex statistical computations. So you do not need to show every single detail written out by hand where you're solving these problems step by step by hand. If you're using technology, which I hope you are, explain in this document that you're uploading what technology you used, what formula you used, and what arguments for the variables you entered into that formula. For example, and this will make more sense as we learn the formulas and we learn what information and variables need to be put into them. But for example, when you're working with the normal distribution and you need to find a p-value, you can say I used Excel, the norm.dist function, and I put my mean at 50 and my standard deviation at 2. So you don't need to solve it all out by hand, but tell me what formulas you're using. Make it clear that I know how you got your answer. That's the overall summary of what I want to see in these submissions. Let me know what technology you're using. Make it clear how you got your answer. For some questions on the homework, they may just be definition questions. You don't need to submit any work for those. I'm not going to make you look up the exact page in the book where the definition is. You're learning that and reading that as you go. You're taking notes. If it's a definition question, I don't need to see any work shown now. But any sort of computational question, let me know how you got your result. Some of them you may work out by hand, but for most of them, a lot of them, tell me how you did it using technology. Let me know if you have any questions about this.